Hi everybody, my name is Matty Eckstein. I'm James's cousin. I'm going to be filling in for James for a little while, at least for now, at least for this webcast, because he's currently busy rehearsing for a show called Father of the Bride that's going to be going on at this place called the Sketch Club Players. It's a quaint little theater, it's real nice. I thought that I would try to do a little bit something different than what James does. It was such a gorgeous day outside, and I decided I was going to come out here and let you hear the birds chirping and see all the pretty green stuff growing and all the flowers there's budding, and it's just such a nice day, so I wanted to do this out here. Now, I'm going to ask you to be a little patient with me because this is actually my first ever webcast. And I want you to know that James is going to be having some other cousins going to be doing some stuff pretty soon in the future. Now, you might be asking yourself, why does this guy sound like he is not from New Jersey like James is? Well, that's because I'm not from New Jersey. I'm from a little place called Greenboro, North Carolina. You might have heard of it. They actually have an airport, so it's not too small. It's actually really nice down there, and I love it. Okay, so what I'm going to be talking about today is I have this friend, and she's been going through a little bit of dilemma in her life. And what she's going through, I figured is probably going to apply to lots of y'all out there. So I wanted to do this little webcast. Now just bear with me, I do have my notes, because like I said, it's my first ever webcast since I'm a little inexperienced. But I'm going to be reading off my notes, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit. And if you're going through the same thing she is, you might want to pay attention, because it's going to be good, okay? Now, what we're going to be talking about today is signs that he's just not that really into you. Now, my friend's going through this, so I wanted to just go ahead and maybe help y'all that are going through this too. And these are signs that he's just really not that into you. It's no particular order on this list. These are just 5 signs that you ladies ought to be looking for, because that's who I'm really talking to, is the ladies, okay? So let's see what we can do today. Alright, this is basically based off of what James had posted on his Facebook yesterday. He said, Facebook rule number 247. Now, what happened to rules number 1 through 246, I don't know, but that's James. He's a little out there, you know, but hey, he's an Eckstein. It's expected. Anyway, Facebook rule number 247 says, if he says you're his girl behind closed doors, but his Facebook page says that he's single, girl, you need to pick up a copy of this book. Now, I don't know if I can say the name of the book, because they got all kinds of copyright stuff going on. But you know what? Darn it, I don't think anybody's going to mind a free plug. Girls, I tell you what, if you got any kind of confusion, you need to pick up this book. It is called He's Just Not That Into You. Okay, and I'm going to tell you a couple of things that shows that he might not just be that into you. Now, that was our first point. Just that he's calling you his girl behind closed doors, but, you know, on his Facebook page, he says single. That is because he doesn't want the rest of the world to know that he's talking to somebody. That means he's interested in other women too, and you should be looking out for that. And if that's the case, girl, you need to drop him like a bad habit. Point number 2 is that you find that he just doesn't listen to you. Now, that's part of what a relationship really is the communication aspect of it all. And you're finding that he just doesn't listen, and he's not interested in what it is you have to say. I mean, he's completely distracted by other things. He's just sitting there tapping away on his cell phone, and you don't know who he could be talking to on that cell phone, girl. I mean, sure, he sits there and he tells you, oh, he's talking to his buddies, and they're talking about how they're going to get together this weekend and do a little mudding, and that's fine and all, but the truth of the matter is you need to talk and you need to express yourself, and here he is just clicking away, and that just ain't right. It just ain't right. Point number 3. And we're going to go back to Facebook for a minute here. You'll notice, girls, and if he's really not that into you, what he's doing is he'll notice that you're putting your little posts on Facebook, and you're sitting there, and all of a sudden another man comes along and he starts talking, right? So he has a comment about what you said, and it's directly related to what you said, and you're just having a nice friendly conversation in the world of social networking land, and he starts getting all jealous. He starts acting all dominant male on you, and he starts there, and you know what? The truth is, it's because he is obviously insecure. What he is he is an insecure little boy. He's not secure enough in his manhood to understand that when a conversation is just a conversation. Okay, point number 4. Now with point number 4, he doesn't say when he's gonna see you again. And he hardly, if ever, initiates any of that stuff. He sits there and waits on you to call him like he's some kind of like king or something, like he's important. And that's how you're supposed to make him feel, but he don't never give a crap about how you feel. I mean, it's as if to say he'll see you when it's convenient for him, okay? He'll see you when it's convenient for him, and that's just not right. Like, there was this one time, I mean, I was talking to this fine young specimen of thing. I'm sorry, actually. I don't want to put that on the video. Could we edit that out? Oh, thank you so much. You are such a sweetheart. Look at you. You're so delicious. I could eat you. I could take you home with me. You are such a sweetie. That is so nice of you. Thank you. We're gonna cut that out. Okay, thank you very much. Point number 5. He pays more attention to his toys than he does to you. Okay, now girls, that just ain't right. Now listen, I know, okay, I know that there is just nothing sexier than a man who isn't afraid to get dirty. And that is just, oh, girls, when he sits there and he can fix cars and he can do all that kinds of stuff. And it is just, it just screams strapping man, you know what I mean? But listen, if he's paying more attention to your toys than he is to you, he's obviously more infatuated with his toys than he is with you. And that is another reason he might not be that into you. But ladies, listen. If he's more interested in sitting in the garage and playing with his toys and drinking that natty ice with his buddies, you need to start wondering about him. You really need to wonder about a man who wants to spend more time drinking really cheap, disgusting beer with other men and getting all kinds of loaded with no women around. I think you know where I'm going with this, ladies. Ladies, listen. If you're dating the man that I just described to you, you're not dating him. You are his fuck buddy. Oh my goodness, I just cursed on camera. I can't believe I did that. You're gonna edit that out, right? Oh, I told you were such a doll. Thank you so much. I'm inexperienced. This is my first time. As I was saying, you're just his little toy, just like the toys in his garage. And if that's how you want to feel, then that's one thing. But girl, if you're looking for something bigger than that, no, I do not think so. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little webcast. Like I said, I'm filling in for my cousin James, and he's going to have some other cousins coming in later to do some other webcasts. But if you want to see more of me, remember my name is Matty Eckstein, and you can make a little comment down there below in that little thing where you click and you go and it's right in there. You just tell James that you want to see more of me, and I promise this won't be the last time. Now, bye-bye for now.